Have you ever wondered what makes a sanctuary a sanctuary? Aren't they the same as a zoo? Like, what's the difference? It wasn't until nearly 150 years ago that the first zoos were open to the public, and they soon became massive money-making successes. The early zoos displayed exotic animals and often included captive humans. Millions of people attended these zoos, excited to see the wildest creatures on the planet. After a few decades, however, public outcry over the enslavement of people caused the zoos to remove the human inhabitants, but the wild animals remained on display. Zoos exist to entertain a paying public. Exhibits are designed to naturally force animals downhill, closer to the cage bars or glass walls, as thousands of people parade by. This causes the animals to constantly defend their territory against the perceived threat of so many people. As a result, many caged animals pace relentlessly, a sign of significant mental trauma and stress. Most zoos are home to many more animals than what the public sees. These surplus animals live out their lives in tiny dark cages, hidden from the eyes of the public. Older animals are often euthanized once they develop health problems to make room for younger, cuter animals. Put simply, zoos exist to entertain people. On the other hand, the wild animal sanctuary is focused entirely on the health, well-being, and long-term happiness of each of the animals that call the sanctuary home. Each animal is given enormous habitats, carefully designed to give them maximum space to roam freely. Underground caves, dens, and tunnels provide privacy and shelter from the elements. So, while visitors are always welcome in the sanctuary, they utilize an elevated walkway high above the habitats. This has absolutely no impact on the animals since they don't consider the sky their territory, and they don't feel as if they have to defend themselves from any sort of threat. The result? When each animal steps out into this enormous natural home for the first time, they will experience a freedom they have never before known. After a short time, their behavior begins to shift. Their stress and trauma seeps away, and they truly become wild and free. So to sum it all up, the biggest difference between zoos and the sanctuary is simply this. Zoos exist to make money and entertain the public, whereas the sanctuary's entire focus is to create the very best life for every single creature for the rest of their life.